Thank you for visiting Event Options and looking at our online demos. This demo is for how to shop online. So to do that, let's get started. We're going to look at the South Florida inventory. And this brings up all the items that are available currently online in South Florida. And hopefully you've seen the category grouping so you understand where items might be included. For purpose of this demo, we're going to look for lounge furniture for our event. And specifically, we're going to look for sofas. But I want to show you how to hone in different ways. So if we look for furniture lounge, if we were to go through every single page, there are roughly 22 pages and there's roughly 60 items on a page. So that's roughly 1,300 items. Okay, so that'll take a really long time. We don't want to do that. So let's say within lounge, we want to hone in on sofas and loves. Since we're looking for a sofa, we're going to grab this subcategory, which is sofas, love seats, and chairs. And you'll see here things are arranged alphabetically. So if we want to see Arcadian armchair, that goes with the Arcadian sofa. And here are some side chairs, accent chairs that might be utilized with a square and a round back. And so if you go down a little bit further, you see Barcelona. Now you can continue doing that, but there's still 540 items on 9 pages. But if we want to hone in on what we're looking for, so let's say we're looking for a sofa, and we want it to be red, and we want it to be leather. So here are a whole bunch of, how many are there? There's 6 red leather sofas. So now we want to sort by price. So we click on sort by price, and this shows the least expensive first, and then as it gets more expensive, Barcelona is the most. Let's talk about the price for a second. So this price is the supplier price. We don't mark up. So this is the same price the supplier charges. And it's based upon a 1 day. You see here, that's a 1 day price. Now what does that mean? So if you use it for an evening event or a 24-hour period, that's basically the price. Now each supplier has different multi-day formulas. Some might increase it, so it might be $250 a day for the South Beach, or it increases per day based upon their formula. So in order to get a price based upon, let's say you're using it for 4 days, of what that price would be, we put in 4 days here and calculate. And as you see, the Chandler now becomes the least expensive. So for 1 day, it was the South Beach, but that was the least expensive. But for 4 days, it's the Chandler. And that's because the multi-day formula for the supplier that owns the Chandler is less than the multi-day formula based upon 4 days for the one that owns the South Beach. So we take all those calculations into play so you can make a proper buying decision. Now, as far as the pricing, it also comes into play. Now, once you know the Chandler sofa is what you're looking for, let's say you want to see what else goes with the Chandler. So if you put in Chandler up top here, it brings in all the other groupings. So I like the sofa, I want the 4 love seats, and now you can look at your event and organize it that way and bring those, all the Chandler items into your event, which we're going to talk about later. Okay, now what if you don't want lounge, but you know what? You're looking for some trees. Well, trees come in different sizes, right? So, for example, if we look at a Areca, everybody loves an Areca, right? So an Areca palm tree might come in 4 foot, or 6 foot, or 8 foot, or 10 foot. Now, these are also M and U, right? So what's an M? So if you want a 6 foot with M, that means a 6 foot with mini lights. Okay, so that means you can have mini lights added. Now, every tree has to come with a pot. So we provide different pots that are available. And once you select the pot, then you can add it to your event. So that's another searching tool that allows you to pick the specific items for your event. And you'll see again the multi-day formula comes into play here. The other thing I want to show is how to search for decor, because decor gets a little tricky, right? We have it organized by location. In other words, things that you might want to put on the ceiling, things you might want to put on the floor, which includes dance floors and carpet, things around the walls to wrap the room. But what if you wanted to search by themes? So we have a mechanism where you can do that. It takes all the items that are mostly in the decor area and arranges it by theme. So let's say we want to search for a casino or Las Vegas party. So we click on that, and up come the games and some decor and some props and some other items that we might be able to utilize. And again, I want to say that this is a starting point, not an end point, and it might be a good place to get some ideas on some themes. But again, we have a whole bunch of thousands of more inventory that's available to us if you were to say, hey, we need a blowout casino Las Vegas party.